Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Do you hear this voice? I am sick. I'm sorry. And pardon me for the way I look. I have been meaning to get this video up because I've gotten a couple requests on a bag that you guys saw up here on my shelves. You guys asked what this bag was and if I could do a review, and I believe it was soy chai latte, and Melina asked for a review on this bag. So I had been meaning to get it done over the weekend, but as you can hear, I wasn't feeling very well, and I'm still not, but I wanted to get this out there for you guys. Excuse me. This is the Bedford Satchel from Michael Kors, or sometimes it's called the bowler's bag or the bowling satchel, and it is in a black pebbled leather with with shiny gold tone hardware, and there is a Michael Kors logo on there and a fob, and here's a close-up before I get into any dimensions or anything. I'm not sure what that is. A little blemish there. So this is how it looks. And there's the bottom. And just a zip top closure. And there is one cell phone pocket, and my iPhone 5S fits in there nicely, and it's nice and snug. I do have a case with rubberized details, so it helps it grip and not slide out. Okay, so, excuse me, there are a lot of conflicting measurements online, as I found when I was looking for the specifications. So I'm going to go ahead and measure. So the bottom of the bag measures about 12 across, and that's at the very bottom, but the top flares out, as I'm going to show you when I undo this. So the length is about 12. This is about 5.5 or 6 inches in width, and then the height is approximately 10 or 11 inches high. And then the strap drop, pardon me guys, I didn't think my voice was this bad. I probably shouldn't have done this today. So this is about 5 inches on the handle drop. And the strap drop, when you have these, I'll show you, these are snaps right here, and you can undo this. But as you can see, when it's snapped, these handles are down further from the top of the bag. So it's got a shorter handle drop, and that is about 13 inches. And then it's got 5 adjustments here where you can go up and down. And I have it I have it on the very middle. So right now it's stuffed with stuffing, but when you have it attached like that, it's, you know, a mid-length, kind of a shoulder bag length. And it also becomes kind of awkward here because it's not hanging from the very top, and it sometimes does this. With more weight in the bag, with your stuff, it slouches more, and I'll show you, I'll put my stuff in there. But I can usually like press it against and like push down and get it to balance. So that's how I've been carrying it. Because I noticed when I undo these straps, the length of the strap becomes longer because it pulls up on here. I'll show you. Why don't I just go ahead and show you? It's easier than trying to explain. So when you undo the straps, this happens to the shape of the bag. Becomes more, I don't know what you would call this, trapeze shape. And this is what happens. It becomes a very slouchy kind of a bag. And I'm 5'5", so on the middle setting, this is where it hangs on me. So it's a long, either a long shoulder bag, or it can become crossbody like this. And you can even lengthen it more, because as I showed you, it's on the middle one. I'll show you how long it can go. So if I went to the longest setting here, which these holes are very snug. It takes a little working to get that in there. There it is on the longest setting, and here is where it hangs on me. So it's really long as a shoulder bag, and a good, maybe good crossbody length, but you know, for me, it kind of is too wide of a bag. I don't prefer to have crossbodies this bulky. I like them to fit close to the body. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to pause this for a second. Okay, I'm back. I don't think that helped at all, but gosh, this is terrible. I just wanted to get this done for you guys. So I'll talk about the leather for a little bit before I go inside to the interior of the bag. This is a pebbled leather, and to me it is a lot thinner. Well, it's thinner than the Dooney and Burke pebbled leather bags. It's got a soft touch to it. It reminds me more of a Coach bag, kind of a feeling, the slouchiness and the softness. As you can see, the back has pretty good pebbling there, but the front is a little smoother, and I didn't prefer that. I don't prefer this smooth look. If it's going to be pebbled leather, I want it to be pebbled leather. So I went, I got this at the outlet. I went back to the outlet to see if they had any different ones that maybe were more uniform and more pebbly like this, and maybe even more, but they didn't have any, so this was the best one I could get. I contemplated exchanging it for a different bag, but I looked all over the store, and I'm going to have to maybe tone it down, and I couldn't find one that I liked as much as this. This just, the black with the gold accents was just, to me, looks stunning. This, my favorite thing, is Michael Kors heavy duty hardware. I mean, and the details. So Michael Kors is on the zipper pull there on both sides, and Michael Kors is on the sides of the buckles, not down on the lower buckles, but it's on those top buckles, not on the handle buckles. Michael Kors has it right here, and the MK, and also it is on these little things. It's not on the feet though, but they're nice substantial feet. So that's what I like about Michael Kors, is the heavy duty shiny gold tone hardware, because I prefer the shiny gold tone over the matte or the brushed gold tone that Dooney does on some of their bags and on their Florentine bags. So that's what I really liked, and you know, I thought it was a lightweight bag. It felt very light when I was in the store, but once I got my stuff in here, man, this bag is, you have to haul this thing around. I mean, this thing is heavy. I gave it to my son to hold so he could see how heavy it was, and he was like, so, this is, I don't know, I just think I should put my stuff in it when I'm in the store to get a better assessment. Anyway, there's the interior of the bag. It's got the Michael Kors signature lining. It's kind of a nylon-y kind of a feel, but not that slippery nylon. It's more fabric-y feeling nylon. There's a slip pocket here and a slip pocket here, a smaller one. There is a zipper pocket right there. It's a really nice size pocket. It's not the full width of the bag, but it expands pretty far, and it goes down pretty deep, almost to the bottom. So that's a very nice pocket. I don't even use the pockets, guys. I have a bag organizer, so I really don't use it. I'm holding the tags for the bag, which I might show you here. In here, in the receipt and all the paperwork that goes with it, the care card and everything. So here is the tag. And this was on sale for, I think it was a total, well, actually I have the receipt here, guys. $197 and then plus tax. So, you know, I kind of regretted this purchase after I got home, and if the Michael Kors outlet accepted returns, I probably would have returned this and been on my way. Even though it's a beautiful bag, I just don't get the same feeling I get when I carry my Doonies. I'm a Dooney girl, what can I say? It's just you get used to a certain quality, and that's what you want to stick with, and nothing else really compares. Even though this is a beautiful, gorgeous bag to look at, it's just not a Dooney. I'm sorry, guys. No offense. I love the look of Michael Kors bags. There are some other ones I even want, but, you know, I think I need to stay away, because then when I get them home, I just feel like I need my Doonies. So here's my bag organizer with all my stuff in it, and this is how I switch bags. This is why I can switch every day, because it's this easy, and I just throw this off to the side. So here's how it looks with everything in there, and it's a very spacious bag. This organizer fills up half of the bag, so you've still got all this room in the top here to fill up. So it's very spacious. Okay, so you don't even need to really snap these things, and it will keep it shaped like this if you don't have too much stuff in there. And then it becomes easier to throw over the shoulder and not be balancing all awkward like it did before, and I'll show you that. But here's how it looks. It's very slouchy. Crossbody. And then, let's see, I'll just leave it like this. You guys saw when it was midway. But all you do then is snap these closed. And what I do, I don't even know if this makes a difference, but what I do is I make it so that this hook is on one side, it's to the front of the snap, and on one side it's to the back of the snap, and I just feel like that helps it balance better when it's in this awkward kind of a phase like this. See, it wants to tip. So I think it helps it balance better. I don't know, maybe it's my imagination, but here's how it looks. And this is on the longest length now of the shoulder bag, or when it's snapped like this, and it's a shorter drop. And so, this is all wonky. Okay, so this is, you guys can't even see that because of the lighting. I'm sorry, so I'm going to read it to you. 16 inches, 17, 18 when it slouches down, 19. Okay, so it's a very generous, and then of course you can put it up 5 settings, and it will be shorter. Maybe I should show you. And with any bag, you know, if you guys get a hole puncher, you can buy them on eBay for about $10. You can always add more holes to shorten the strap or add more to lengthen it if you wanted. I have one, and I've done that on my Doonies because I don't like the very long straps. But here it is on the shortest setting. So, and this to me gets a little bit in the way because if you don't shove it back, then, you know, it's in the way of your arm unless you want to rest your elbow on it. But this is heavy, heavy, heavy. So, what else can I say about this bag? I wore it quite a bit when I got it because I just found myself reaching for it because black bag, everything goes with it. And it just looked good with everything I was wearing. So I reached for it a lot. It does get quite heavy, as I said, to walk around with it shopping and everything. So I have been leaving it here now, and I've been using some of my Doonies, and what I've been using the last day or two is my Pebbled Leather, Pebble Grain Leather Satchel in red. And I love this bag. It's one of my favorites. It's so slouchy and nice, and everything, the shiny gold on this one versus the matte gold that's on the Florentine satchels I really like. So anyway, this is about this bag and not my Dooney, but do you see how it wants to steal the show? Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you didn't mind this voice of mine today. I just really wanted to get this done because I always tell you guys I'm going to make that video, I'm going to make it, and then it takes me forever because I've got people in the house or I can't, you know, get the time together to do it. So if you have any more questions on this one, and if I've missed something, because I know I've missed something, I always do, please feel free to ask. It's a beautiful bag, really is. It just looks good with any outfit, and it's just classy, black, shiny gold, a lot of gold details and accents. I just love it, but you know, you can really use this as a dumbbell. You know, like when you're at work and you don't have your dumbbells with you and you just want to get a little exercise. This will do it for you. Okay, guys, thanks so much for joining me. And I want to wish you all a great day. And thank you so much. And take care. Don't get sick like I am because this does not feel good. Bye, guys.